All right, so good morning. I'm gonna be quick because every time I'm in the station, I'm gonna report it so I could have someone in backup. Then now the NYPD, the fake want to come over and they can't do anything, Anyway, so I already warned, I have people backing down so they could arrest them. Anyway, so I just want to tell you, yesterday was the second coldest night in history, and from the in history in the city of New York. On March 7th, 1917 was the second coldest winter in New York City, which bumped to the third coldest day in New York City. Today, last night was the second coldest in history, and the 17th coldest in the world, in the history of the world. Night. It was very cold. Unfortunately, we lost 212 lives last night in New York City, outside in freezing temperature. Only two homeless people. From everybody was from the age of 22 to 37 years old. The seven tourists from Berlin and France passed away. We just recovered those bodies a little earlier today. Um, it's frigid. It's very cold, and it's not. It's safe to stay home at all times. And I wish I could tell my father to open up one of his public spaces for warmth, or I could open up the Madison Square Garden, But it's not worth it because no one in the black militia died last night. We lost 212 innocent lives last night. Those people, the cold doesn't affect them. I checked the E line last night, and they were putting freezing cold temperatures more than ever in the whole winter last night. It was cold. It was freezing in there. It was very. I stood warm. Thank God I stood warm. But unfortunately, we lost 212 lives, young lives that lives with their families, and their parents will find out today on the next 24, 48 hours that their loved one died. And it's very important in these weathers to know that you have your family accounted for. That's the most important thing. Your son and your daughter, your nephew, your niece, your your sibling, your spouse. At home, safe with you. It was very dangerous, cold temperatures yesterday. I hope many families learned their lesson last night. Lives that will never come back. All right. My deepest condolences and take care, everybody.